Welcome to our video on major climatic misconceptions and their impacts, where we unravel the complexities of climate science and clarify common misunderstandings that shape public discourse. In this episode, we will explore essential distinctions, such as climate versus weather, and delve into the differences between global warming and climate change. We'll also address the myths surrounding human activities, natural cycles, and outdated beliefs about the ozone hole, while providing insight into key issues like sea level rise and the role of carbon dioxide. Join us as we debunk these misconceptions and highlight their significant implications for our planet's future. 1. Understanding climate versus weather. Many people often confuse climate with weather, assuming they are one and the same. Weather refers to short-term atmospheric conditions, like rain or sunshine, that can change from day to day. In contrast, climate is the average of these weather patterns over a longer period, usually 30 years or more. This misconception can lead to misunderstandings about climate change. For instance, a cold winter day doesn't disprove global warming. Instead, climate change can make such extremes more frequent. Recognizing the difference is crucial for understanding long-term environmental shifts. 2. Global warming versus climate change. Another common error is using global warming and climate change interchangeably. Global warming specifically refers to the rise in Earth's average surface temperature due to greenhouse gases. Climate change, however, encompasses a broader range of changes in weather patterns, including global warming. This includes alterations in precipitation, sea level rise, and more frequent extreme weather events. Misunderstanding these terms can lead to oversimplification of complex environmental issues. It's essential to grasp the full scope of climate change to address it effectively. 3. Human activities and natural cycles. Some believe that current climate changes are merely natural cycles, unrelated to human activity. While Earth does go through natural climate variations, the current rate of change is unprecedented. Human activities, like burning fossil fuels and deforestation, have significantly accelerated these changes. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCC, reports that human activity is the dominant cause of recent global warming. Ignoring this fact can hinder efforts to reduce carbon emissions. Understanding the human role is vital for implementing effective solutions. 4. The myth of the ozone hole. Many people mistakenly believe that the ozone hole is a major cause of global warming. In reality, the ozone layer and climate change are related but distinct issues. The ozone hole refers to the depletion of ozone in the Earth's stratosphere, primarily due to chlorofluorocarbons, CFCs. While it affects ultraviolet radiation levels, it doesn't directly cause global warming. However, both issues show how human actions can impact the atmosphere. Addressing one doesn't solve the other, but both require global cooperation. 5. Sea level rise and its causes. A common misconception is that melting sea ice contributes significantly to sea level rise. The truth is, melting land ice, like glaciers and ice sheets, is the primary contributor. When sea ice melts, it doesn't raise sea levels, much like a melting ice cube doesn't overflow a glass of water. However, the melting of land ice adds more water to the oceans. This distinction is crucial for understanding future impacts on coastal regions. It underscores the importance of monitoring both types of ice. 6. Misunderstood effects of climate policy. Some people believe that climate policies harm economic growth and job creation. However, many studies show that investing in renewable energy can boost the economy. Transitioning to green technologies often creates more jobs than it eliminates. For instance, solar and wind industries are growing rapidly, offering new employment opportunities. While there may be short-term costs, the long-term benefits include a more sustainable environment. Understanding this can help garner support for necessary climate policies. 7. Debunking the natural cooling argument. There's a belief that the Earth is naturally cooling, negating the effects of global warming. This misconception arises from short-term temperature fluctuations. Natural factors like volcanic eruptions or solar cycles can temporarily cool the planet. However, the long-term trend shows a steady increase in global temperatures. This is corroborated by extensive scientific research and data analysis. Recognizing the difference between short-term variations and long-term trends is crucial for addressing climate change. 8. The role of carbon dioxide. Some argue that carbon dioxide, CO2, isn't a significant greenhouse gas because it's naturally occurring. While CO2 is natural, its levels have skyrocketed due to human activities. This increase enhances the greenhouse effect, trapping more heat in the atmosphere. Pre-industrial CO2 levels were about 280 parts per million, ppm, but they have now exceeded 400 ppm. This rise is a key driver of global warming. Understanding CO2's role is essential for reducing emissions and combating climate change.